Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about fussy eaters, as this is one of Channel Mum's topics for May, and having two fussy eaters myself, I thought that it would be good to have a talk about it. So like I said, this is one of Channel Mum's topics this month, so if you want to find out more, if you're looking for some tips and advice and other videos on this subject, then I will leave a link below for you to check out. So yeah, like I said, both of my children are fussy eaters, but they are very different in the way that they are fussy, if that makes sense. So if you don't already know, I have Max, who is 6, and Evie, who is 4. Now, I'm not going to be able to tell you how to stop a child being a fussy eater, but I can tell you what we do about it and our approach to it, and hopefully that will be helpful. So yeah, so my daughter Evie, who is 4, I would say she's probably like a typical fussy eater, or maybe just a pretty typical 4-year-old. The thing with Evie is she will try new things. She's happy to try pretty much anything. If she sees that we are eating something new, she'll be quite happy to try it. And she'll often like it. It's not where she'll try it and be like, oh no, I don't like that, straight away. She will often like it. But the thing with Evie is she doesn't eat much, so she tends to just pick at things throughout the day. She has never eaten a full meal, ever. Well, she won't even eat half a meal. Literally, she'll just have a few bites of the things that are on her plate. She's pretty bad. She doesn't tend to be too bad with breakfast. She's okay with breakfast. Lunch is a bit hit and miss, but by dinner time, she's not great. She has a sweet tooth, a real sweet tooth, so she's not really that keen on savoury things, and she's all about the snacks and the chocolate and the sweets. So what do we do about it? Well, it's very easy to get stressed out over things like this, and there have been times when we have been really stressed out with it, but I would say the main thing that we do now is to just relax about it and just let her eat what she wants to eat. I've found that the more that you push them, the worse it gets, and kids are like this. This is quite normal, and they probably will just grow out of it. Evie does eat. I'm not concerned that she isn't eating enough. She doesn't eat a lot, but then she's always been like that, and she's got tons of energy, so I'm not concerned that she isn't getting enough. She does eat a varied diet as well. She loves fruit, she loves veg, so she's doing okay. I'm not overly concerned about it. What we do is, whenever she says that she's finished with her food, we will encourage her to eat maybe 2 more carrots or 2 more bites of this, 2 more bites of that, before she can have a dessert. And that seems to work really well. Obviously we're not getting her to eat that much more, but it's encouraging her to eat. So that's what I would suggest to anybody that is struggling with a fussy eater. Try and relax a little bit about it, don't worry too much about it, as long as they're eating something. And also just try and encourage them to eat a little bit more at the end of the meal. So even if you just start off with one thing, so you say you can eat 1 more carrot or 1 more bite of the chicken, whatever it is, and build on that. If they're happy to do that, then each time just keep trying more and more, and then when you give them a dessert or snack, whatever, after, praise them and say, I'm giving you this because you ate what I asked you to eat. So they'll see that as a reward for eating what you asked them to eat. Personally, I don't think there is any point in sending a child to bed with no food, because I just don't think that works, and it's not something that I would do. So moving on to Max, if you don't already know us, then our son Max has Asperger's, and I think that that's probably the main reason for his issues with food. We don't have a massive problem with Max, but he is very different to Evie. So he does eat a lot, where Evie doesn't eat much at all. He eats a lot. He will clear his plate pretty much every meal that he has. But the difference is that he won't try new foods like Evie will. And I think that that is probably sensory issues around food to do with him being on the autism spectrum. I think things with textures and new tastes and things like that he doesn't like. So if he doesn't like the texture of something, he'll start like gagging and things. So we don't push it. We'll always give him the option to try a new food, but we don't push it because we understand that there are underlying reasons for his issues. I know that some children on the spectrum can be really, really bad with food, literally only in sort of 1 or 2 things. But Max is not that bad at all. He's actually got a fairly varied diet, but the things that he does eat, he sticks to, and he just doesn't want to move away from those. He won't eat things like pasta, and I think that is, I don't think he likes how it looks. I don't think he likes, like, sometimes it can be a bit slimy looking or slimy tasting, the texture, and he doesn't like that. He doesn't really like things with sauces on as well, you know, if something's like all mixed together, like a pasta and a sauce all mixed up. He doesn't like that. He likes to see it all separated on the plate like that, which is okay. I would say that Max is actually harder to deal with than Evie in terms of us eating together as a family, because it means that we're quite restricted on the things that we can make, because it's extremely frustrating when I try something new because we're getting bored of the same old meals all the time, and then he refuses to try it, to eat it. He just won't entertain it at all. That's extremely frustrating, so we do tend to just eat the same meals over and over again, which can get a bit annoying sometimes. So yeah, if anybody's got any advice on things like that, then let me know. So yeah, that is just a little bit about our fussy eaters. As I said, they are very different in how they are fussy and different in our approaches to that as well. But I think we're dealing with it okay, I guess. We don't let it stress us out too much, it is what it is. But I'd love to know how you deal with fussy eaters, so leave me a comment and let me know. I hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I will see you again soon. Bye!